Hey everyone, it's Michael and
Ruben!
from bullionnow.com.au, bringing you all things British in this one.
You're back in the country, Michael.
I am. I was over the other side of the world, relaxing and working on my suntan. Because you can seriously work on your suntan in Oklahoma.
We'll do that.
Flaming hot over there at this time of year.
It's good to have you back. We have an unboxing from the Royal Mint. You did meet with the Royal Mint over there, except this was all ordered and organised before you met them, so it has nothing to do with that.
No, it does not, but it was a good meeting with the Royal Mint. Very hopeful.
Anything that we can share or talk about for the viewers?
Probably nothing yet, nothing specific. We're
Yep.
still working through some things. We're hoping to do a bit of a tour of the factory.
Ooh, okay.
So, which would be good.
Very exciting.
And they're certainly open to an interview or two, which I think would be good. I think it's something that the Bullion Now family would like to have some questions answered, I suspect.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So, which would be good. But today we are unboxing something very British.
Looking forward to this one because it seems to be, and it might end up developing into something you were saying earlier off camera, but it seems to be a bit of a standalone thing, which is cool because we've had
Yes.
like the Queen's Beast and the Tudor Beast, which are fantastic series, but it's nice to see something just a little bit one-off.
Yes.
Is what it seems like, and very patriotically British, this one seems.
This one is very much so. So this is, I have to get my eyes on to see it. This is a British lion in the 1 ounce.
So we've got the Latin saying just that, British Lion up the top there, 2025, fine silver. And then one of the things I saw about these is the really cool security feature that they do on the Britannias, except they've changed it up a bit and they've done a bit of a Union Jack, which looks very, very cool there.
And I think it's great that the mints, and we're starting to see this across a number of mints, but in this case the Royal Mint, they've actually taken some pride in their country, in their flag, and they've put it in the back of the as a security feature. You could say they've slid it into the background, which they have, but it's also fairly prominent because it stands out. When you look at it, it kind of jumps at you. So I actually think they've done it very subtly, but very nicely and very respectfully of their British flag. So I think this one's full marks. I reckon. I think it's a great design. But that's it in the 1 ounce. Move this to the side because I know we've got it in other shapes and sizes.
We've got a table full. I might do a little quick cut and we'll get into the next one.
So we're back in on the 5 ounces. Almost there.
Super interesting to see this size. Obviously the 10 ounce is the one that typically gets the attention, the size up, but they've gone for a 5 this time.
And I think they've picked exactly right because this is a good size planchet. Really pops that detail of the Union flag in the background with the lion there. You can start to see the striations in the mane. Even it's not quite the hairs of the mane, but certainly the lines in the mane. You're really starting to get the outline of the muscles in on here. So this planchet is actually good, and I love the 5 ounce. And I think with the price going up, we're going to say this more and more about the 5 ounce because the 10 ounce, let's face it, is starting to become, it's not there yet, but it's starting to edge on that, getting kind of outside your normal budget. You've got to kind of plan for the 10 ounce in anything, whereas now the 5 ounce, it's coming in at that, 300 to 350 Australian dollar range. It's certainly more manageable for your stack. You get that nice size planchet with the detail on it, and they've really made it pop on this one. And it still makes that statement over, say, your 1 ounce, which is kind of this sort of size. And we might actually even line one up to give a bit of a comparison.
Line them up next to each other?
Yeah, that's the one. This isn't to be derogatory about the 1 ounce at all, because I actually really like the 1 ounce. But that 5 ounce, if you're just going for that larger planchet size, a bit more detail, it certainly pops on that.
I think something like this as well, it gives them the chance to have done this like just as a once-off. The problem with some of their existing series is it would cause problems. Like they might have reached that conclusion that you just mentioned about it being a bit too expensive for a 10 ounce, but they can't stop the Tudor Beast,
right.
now midway through and go, oh yeah, sorry, they're all changing to 5s. We're getting rid of the 10 because that causes other problems. So this might be this might be the current thinking, and it's just the first chance that they've had to actually implement it.
Yeah. So I think they've done it well, and I think it actually presents well as 5 on the plate there. Call me OCD, I suppose, but the 3 always looks a bit odd with the 10 ounce.
And the fact that you've got the one there flipped around the other way, so you can actually see both sides of the coin.
So I think that's a winner on that size and that design. The good old box in a box, just to keep me confused.
Kind of have layers of protection.
Yeah, that's right. But inside here,
there's another box, maybe?
No, hopefully not. A lot of packaging and one tube.
There we go.
Sometimes I think they go a little too far.
It's better saying that than, oh my goodness, where's my gold and silver? It's fallen out the side of the box.
Yeah, look at the damage that's caused. And all the stuff we deal with.
Out of the two, I know which one I'd be taking.
Let's get it around the right way. So that's the 1/4 ounce gold. Again, that little, I'd love to see them do it in a 1/10 to make it that little bit more affordable. But at this stage, the quarters are more popular in the American market. So a lot of the market swings towards those 1/4 ounce sizes.
Do you know much about which way the English market tends to lean on that 1/4 versus 1/10?
I haven't asked specifically. I suspect it's not given the option.
You're right. The American market wants it. That's what we're producing.
I suspect, but that's a bit harsh. I'm saying that without any knowledge at all, really. It's just a suspicion more than anything else. So that's the beautiful 1/4 ounce, and it actually looks really good. And I'm hoping in here we've got the 1 ounce. And there it is in all its glory in the 1 ounce. Don't know why, but the British stuff, the Royal Mint stuff, always pops more in gold than it does in silver. I don't know if their designs are more designed around a gold product, or I'm just fussy.
You just prefer gold, Michael. There's something to gold.
That's not an unfair statement, actually. I do prefer gold. It's more stable, although you wouldn't believe that of the last 2 years, but traditionally it's more stable than silver is. But yeah, beautiful products from the Royal Mint. Big thumbs up from me. I think they've done a really good job on this one. They've gone patriotic, but they've done it respectfully and subtly. So I think it's full marks on this one. These are available right now. I don't know. I'm not expecting a fast sellout on these because we did get a few in. Wouldn't be the first time I've said that and had to be embarrassed the next day on camera. But I don't expect them to sell out immediately. But we won't bring these in again. They're a one-hit wonder. And a beautiful coin, so a great one to add to your stack.
Very, very cool. We are very keen to see if we can get some kind of video or interview, or like you said before, maybe even a tour of the Royal Mint. So stay tuned for some hopefully follow-up content on that at some stage.
Sounds good.
But until then, we'll see you in the next one.
Sounds good. See you soon.